Where do founders, successful startup entrepreneurs, #grinders work out? Yeah, at the local YMCA, you know? And not gonna bring it in because A, it's weird. 2, I'm not big enough. And 3, there's like 16-year-old freaks who are way bigger than me that they're gonna bully me. So you're probably thinking, Tiffin, you're so huge, you're so jacked. What do you listen to on the way to the gym to get hyped up? Well, let me take you through a quick montage. Actually, alright, jokes aside, yes, why I love Natasha Benningfield, Tiny Tempa, and all that. Anytime you guys are heading to the gym, throw this puppy on, SoundCloud only. It's like, Mom! What's that TikTok? Where it's like, Mom, you don't get it! Let's go! Hear this? This sounds like money. Alright, everybody. I can't say day of the week. Bridge is on the phone, so I'm gonna take you guys down to my man cave, aka my thought dungeon, aka Ground Master Zero. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Grip strength. Because you know, when I'm signing all those deals, I have to have a firm handshake when I meet all these brands. So get the vascularity, get the veins. Now we'll get into the video. Today is going to be an absolute banger. So, fun fact, actually, about 4 weeks ago, we were literally a whole entire different business with lots of revenue potential, tens of thousands of customers, and guess what? Now, pretty much effectively, we are going back to ground zero. All right, and today we're gonna talk about the story of Isle. Chapter 1, who we were. Now, people, we had literally 50,000 signups, 10,000 plus monthly active users. We had a Facebook group called Fans of Isle. Like, we had so much going for us, but then chapter 2, now we're gonna transition to who we are now. Because what we were back then is not who we are today. Chapter 3, why we pivoted, why we made the shift. Chapter 4, what the heck did we learn from that pivot? And number 5, chapter 5, the finale, how are we applying that to the business today? So, buckle up, put in your headphones, and let's get into it. We were on the brink of failure, and newsflash, it wasn't because we were giving you free money right to your bank account. Too long didn't read on who we were. We are a text message company that you send a picture of your receipt, you text it to us, and then we immediately send you Venmos for stuff we found on your receipt. Reason why we're giving you cash back is because we wanted to encourage you to try new brands. That was our whole entire day one vision right from the get-go of product discovery built entirely within your text messages, and that's why we'd send you cash. Super easy, we are scaling super quickly, 0 to 40,000 signups in a matter of months, 0 to 55 plus paying brands in a matter of months. We raised a couple $1,000,000. We were on a rocket ship, but it was a rocket ship that was quickly running out of gas, and it wasn't because we were giving you cash. We literally threw everything we made in the trash, started over, and built a fresh new platform in 4 weeks. Our day one vision was product discovery built entirely within your text messages, right? That's why we started with cash back, because we wanted you to try it. But now we're moving to something a little bit easier, more fun, and just quite frankly more enjoyable for everybody. So using our taste bud tech, we send you products that we know you'll love because we look through your grocery receipts, right? It's like, all right, if you buy tons of, say, Gatorade, then it's like, all right, we're gonna send you Lemon Perfect, right? If you are absolutely pounding the energy drinks, then we might send you Super Coffee or something like that, right? You, as a user, you get to try cool new products delivered straight to your door. You don't have to get off your fat dumpy because you know you're squatting so much. 2, the brands win because they get to introduce their product to a new consumer that's just like you. And then 3, we win because you say as a subscriber, because boys got mouth to feed. We got payroll, we got investors, we got to make some money. So yeah, it's literally win-win-win for everybody. We pivoted because I saw a future in which so many of these cashback apps pop up, right? You see Get App and fucking Honey and like Ibotta and Fetch, and literally there's a new one every single week, and they all kind of follow a very similar trend, right? Is they explode because this community is so small that it's like if you're making money, then you're gonna tell all your friends, and then they slowly start to fizzle out for this exact reason, right? What's quick to come up is even faster to come down. What we set out to build wasn't what we were making, and I couldn't justify this as a means to an end much longer because we were getting so much further away from Like our vision, right? Like if people are using aisle as a way to subsidize it and get these products for free and then just give them away, like that's not product discovery, right? That is literally just getting paid to try a new product. Number 2 was we chatted with like the more premium shoppers, right? The people who don't use cashback apps and just do their normal shopping and fucking hate paper receipts. And they're like, Tiffin, 2 things. 1, I don't even remember to submit all my receipts to you. And number 2 is I don't need the cash back. Like I don't want the cash back. I'd much rather just try new products. We made a very hard decision because 90% of our user base or 80% of our user base wanted to keep aisle as cashback aisle, obviously. And then that 10%, that quiet 10, 20%, they wanted to try new products. They didn't want to submit paper receipts. So it's like, all right, let's freaking get with the times, buddy. And that's why we pivoted. The first thing we learned, right, is control the growth. Because one thing, when I used to work at Super Coffee, I loved just growing super quickly, is that the faster you grow, the smaller of an understanding you have of why you're growing, and more importantly, like why you're not growing or why people are leaving, right? Because we went from 0 to 40,000 signups, and some people would stick, some people wouldn't. We would just reach so much scale so quickly that we didn't really have a strong signal of, okay, why were people churning? Why did they leave? Why did they love us, right? Like we went from 0 to 100 real quick, and we were just trying to hold on for the ride and not necessarily understand what we were building. Was it in line with what we needed? Did it satisfy everyone's like values and whatever? Scaling super quickly is awesome, but at the right time, and I don't believe that's at day 1. Point number 2, a mistake with 150 users, 10 users, 150 users, 200 users is much cheaper than when you get to the thousands of customers. In order to find product market fit as quickly and efficiently as possible, you don't need thousands of users, right? You just need this core group of users that prove your hypothesis, that prove your thesis, that absolutely love you, and that's all that matters. And then that's when you funnel on the big bucks, get the TechCrunch article, and just scale that puppy to the moon. All right, so how we're applying these learnings is we are scaling consistently but much slower so we can really get to know our users and find product market fit. What that means is, what do they like, right? Do they like this feature? Do they like where we're headed? What do they not like? Do they hate how many boxes do we send? Do they hate, like we're not sustainable? Do they hate the products we're sending, right? And then on the other side, it is, do the brands like what we're building? Are we providing value? Are we addressing their concerns and problems? So yeah, we're really taking it step by step. We're going back to ground zero, but with all the learnings that we had from a high growth, absolute rocket ship from just a couple months ago. Can't wait for you guys to come along for this journey when we are #winning. It's not a matter of if, it's just a matter of when. So just like this YouTube channel, we'll keep doing it. We'll keep pumping it out, grinding, working every single week. And yes, you guys at the finish line that doesn't even exist. All right, later. I'd like to interrupt this video to thank my sponsor of today's video, Huron. Just kidding, they're not sponsored at all. Actually, Matt probably doesn't even want me to make this video because he's like, Tiffin, we don't want to be in your cringy vlogs. I decided to make the switch. This is the smell test. All right.
Ooh, look at those titties.
Hey, this is a family channel. Please smell my armpits.
Irresistible.
Get deeper.
Ew.
Yeah.